Paul, commiserations this afternoon. It's always a tough way to go out on penalties, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not very good at them. I think that's 8 out of 8 I've lost now. So the disappointment's there, but very proud of the team, our organisation. As I said, the lack of game time, the lack of training, and I can't give the team enough credit. I thought we had a nailed-on penalty on Tommy Wright, absolutely nailed on, and it could have been 2 penalties, but it's definitely one. And to not get that given, and then you see their soft one given, it hurts, to be honest.
Fortunately, we've got to talk about a couple of decisions. You say there's a couple of penalty shouts in there for us, the penalty shout for them, and of course there was a couple of red cards in the game as well.
Yeah, with this new rule, I think we saw it with Bednarek last week, that if you make an attempt to play the ball, it's not a penalty, but if you make no attempt, it's not. So I think he got sent off for making no attempt, but the guy got a free header. So I'm not sure how that works. The guy's had a free header he's missed, and at that point, the tug on the shirt had already gone. He set himself to head it, and he's headed it wide. So I think it's got to the point with FIFA that none of us know the rules particularly anymore, certainly on offside and handball. You can see that over the last 2 weeks at the Premier League level. And we're no different. We don't understand really the rules anymore.
How proud are you of the players today? When you consider all the circumstances that came into today's game to perform like that against a real quality outfit in Notts County?
Yeah, and our good players showed up today. That's not been the case all season. For some of the season, but certainly, today I thought Billy Clifford ran the show, which is why we signed him. But overall, everyone, put in a really good shift. And as I said, you can't. It's difficult when you haven't trained and you haven't played. If you don't play any sport for a period of time, it's very difficult. But I thought you wouldn't have known that today. Our team looked like they've been playing the same as Notts County.
I think the biggest compliment you can play in a game like this is when you see the divisional gap look non-existent.
Yeah, listen, my view is I wanted to judge ourselves against National League, good National League opposition. And we came through with flying colours today. As I said, it was a home point against Notts County. You take it, and that's really what it was. It was 2-2 after 96 minutes in the end. With 10 men, that's another thing. We go down to 10 men again, so it's 25 minutes with 10 men. I thought the organisation amongst the players, communication, and the way we set them up was great for that period. And we had chances. Wright, he had a great chance. To put us 3-2 up after we're down to 10 men. So, as I said, lots and lots of good things, lots to be happy about. Just the disappointment, as always, is losing.
As you say, there's going to be that initial disappointment, as always, with losing, but you can use this energy now as a positive going back and now concentrating solely on the league, that this is where we want to get to, and you know what, we can compete with these sorts of sides.
Yeah, you've got to do it on a regular basis. But what was pleasing today, as I said, we looked a good side, and we've got to replicate that form in the Conference South, and that's down to the coaching staff and it's down to the players, and I feel that we're in a good place at the minute.
Paul, commiserations, but thank you very much for your time.
Cheers, Henry.